everybody, it's me, Jenna, doing my 10-week post-op gastric bypass update. So, I kind of have a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. Well, at least I feel like I do. So, first of all, let's talk about numbers. I'm 5'3", I started at 240 pounds on my pre-op diet, and the day of my surgery I was 234, and as of today, 10 weeks post-op, or actually as of a couple of days ago, I'm going to give you my weight a couple of days ago, it was 186.4, so it's like a total weight loss of 54 pounds in 10 weeks. My weight loss has started to slow down, which is kind of aggravating me. Maybe it's my own fault. I've been munching at night a lot. Oh, sorry, I had cigarette ash on my keyboard. So, now the reason why it's kind of weird because I lost my appetite for a few weeks where I was not eating at all. Like maybe I would eat one time a day because I was just so nauseated and food just sounded so it sounded gross, and when I'd eat, I'd feel sick. And now I have an appetite again, and so I've been struggling with that. Also, I had gotten off my weight gaining medications, because one of the medications that I take, it makes you feel like you're hungry. It makes you feel like you haven't eaten anything in weeks. It actually gives you this starvation feeling like you haven't eaten. So, so they put me back on that medication. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. So to all you gastric bypass patients, lap-band patients, sleeves, whatever, you do have to really be careful with weight gaining medications, because if you can be on another medication that works for you that isn't weight gaining, then, or even birth controls can make you gain weight, make you feel hungry. Depo, I know, does. I had to get off the Depo shots, so I'm going to end up getting the implant put in my arm, because it doesn't have that side effect. But one of the medications that I'm on for my depression, I tried using some other medications the last couple months, and they just haven't worked. So, they haven't worked as well as the one that I'm on, so, that I was on, that I'm back on. So, that's that. Also, I would like to tell everybody thank you for everyone who played Rosemary's Game, that tagged me in their videos. Thank you so much. I'm really flattered, and it was so funny because one of the girls said that, that tagged me in her videos. Oh gosh, I'm so guilty. I forgot her screen name, but she said that I'm always doing things that I shouldn't be doing, but I tell you guys not to do them, but I do them, like drinking and smoking. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm 26 years old. I'm single. I'm a single parent. So I do need my break, and I'm not an alcoholic, but I like to go to the club, shake my ass, have a few drinks. So, my son's telling me it's almost time to go to tutoring. Okay, honey, we have 25 minutes. So, you see right there. So, anyway, but my body actually hasn't reacted really bad to any alcohol anytime I've drank. I just want everyone to know I don't go overboard. I don't drink and drink and drink. Like, the few times that I have drank, I've only had one drink, like, maybe, like a small glass of wine, maybe like 3 ounces, and it actually gets me drunk. Yeah, it does. I get drunk really fast, and then it goes away really fast. So you do have to be really careful with that, because even though you get sober, the alcohol's still in your system. So whatever you do, don't drive. Don't think because you don't feel drunk, you feel completely fine that you're okay to drive or anything like that, because you're not. So just wanted to let everybody know that. The only hard alcohol that I've tried is Bacardi and vodka, and they've gone down fine, but I only had one shot, and I sipped on that one shot glass, but it did the trick. So some people say you shouldn't drink the first year, you know, to each their own, you know, whatever. If you can do it and do it in moderation, then I don't know, that's just my personality, that's just how I am. I'm just punk rock, don't give a fuck. I don't know, bad for my health, maybe I'll die young. So okay, another thing. People are going to resent your surgery, point blank. You know, you may have gone out to the club with your friends, and maybe you were the person holding your friends' purses and watching the jackets while they're out on the dance floor. And, maybe you always went places, or you were the designated driver, or, whatever. I have my best friend. I have her birthday tattooed on my hand, and she's one of my best friends, and I love her to death. Well, it was her birthday this weekend, and I went to her party. Totally cool. DJ was there. I went with my boyfriend that I've been on and off with for like 2 years or whatever. But there was a lot of cute guys there, and there was a lot of people there, and there was a lot of people. There was, I want to say, about 20 people outside, and we were sitting outside, and she had a DJ, and we're all talking, and then she made this comment in front of everybody because, oh my gosh, this is kind of confusing. Okay. So one of the persons there was talking about giving a free haircut because he was in the service and they're serving our country. And I do hair. And I was like, well, how are you making all this money, doing free haircuts or whatever, and I was just joking around, and they're all, well, you could do her hair for free. She did something good for our country. She had gastric bypass. She's not fat anymore. That's just one less fat person in the world. And that really fucking hurt my feelings, and it was super, super, super embarrassing that she just blurted out to everybody that I had gastric bypass. And what's even funnier is that she had tried to go to get the lap band done, and her insurance didn't approve it, and she's overweight. She's a big girl, and I'm not that big anymore, and she was so jealous, and it was so mean. I'm like, I was trying to, just play it off like, oh yeah, whatever, you're just jealous, whatever, and it was her birthday, and so I didn't hit her, but, yeah, I wanted to, and if she watches this video, bad friend, that was very mean and very cruel, and, she's really lucky it was her birthday, because we probably would have fought. Not saying that we wouldn't have called each other the next day and said, I love you, but I really just wanted to fucking sock her in her face. And so I want you guys to all know that if you go out to the club and your friends treat you differently, or I don't even know how to word this, but gosh, I don't know. I'm thinking so many emotions right now, so many different thoughts to how to handle the situation, but just kind of blow it off and, tell them, I don't know, stick up for yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm mumbling and rambling, but that's what happened to me, and it was really, really embarrassing. And it sucks that when you confide in people and you think they're your friends, and maybe they are, but people are gonna treat you differently, Another thing that's kind of weird is that, I didn't used to always be big. I used to be small. And, it's weird because sometimes I feel like, really, confident even when I was big. But I noticed when I would start going to the clubs or bars or out, less people would buy me drinks, not as people would ask for my number or whatever. And now that the weight's coming off, I see more people staring at me and more in this. And it kind of pisses me off because it was like, I wasn't good enough before, but now that I'm 50 pounds less, I am. And so it kind of pisses me off. So I'm just really been trying to adjust to the weight loss mentally, as well. And so, yeah, that is going to be a battle if you haven't had gastric bypass before. I mean, that's a battle for me. So you really have to, know that this is a very life-changing experience. And it seems like every aspect of my life is changing. My relationship with my son's changing. My relationships with my friends are changing. My family, everything is changing. And, sometimes I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because I feel like I'm losing friends. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm losing friends. But, what else? I know I had a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about in this video. But I just want to thank all my subscribers. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. I really appreciate the love and the respect that I get from everybody. And also, I wanted to make a shout out to Miss TT. I fucking love your videos, and I'm so glad that you are back on YouTube.